Our students need to know that practice is how you get good at things. So, as you're working on your projects, I see a lot of people throwing projects away. I actually check the garbage cans at the end of the day because I'll see a project that it wasn't perfect, but it's a part of their process and they're probably going to restart. Here was my first attempt to make a dust collector for the CNC machine and back. This was a paintbrush for the bristles. Didn't work very well. Okay, so we were still getting lots of dust into this room. So then I tried to make a PVC enclosure for it. It was awful. Like I wanted to hinge it up. Bad. Line, and I designed this third one, but this brush isn't tall enough. It kept hitting the clamps. This is the current one. This is the one that's on the machine in the back. It works perfectly. By these, it was more fun for me to make it. And now that you see the process, failure, success. What if you only saw success? Would you just be like, wow, you'd have no idea what went into it. Your projects might look like failure, success. In schools, we don't give time to go from that to that to that to that. We just say, all right, all you have time is to do number one. And you never have time or resources or encouragement to try again and figure out what you could have done better. Should you throw away your first attempt? Keep in your project box. If we can definitely lay them out or get them in a slideshow or something to show your growth over time. Mistakes that you make during practice are the point of the practice. You don't practice because you can do something perfectly. You practice because that teaches you what you're doing wrong and you can focus on those things you just did wrong. I asked them, if you want to be the world's best at something, do you want to be the person who made the least amount of mistakes or the most amount of mistakes? And their gut reaction is, I want to make the least mistakes. And then we think about it for a second. You want to be the person who's made the most mistakes at that thing. That means you've done it for years and years and years. You've practiced, you've tried, you've failed, you've done all of the things and you found all the ways to mess it up, and so you see those mistakes coming before they even get to you. That's how you get to be awesome at something. Even failure is just another step closer to figuring out what works.